Hello. Greetings, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you there, Pi. Welcome in. Welcome in, Refraction as well. Just realized my hair is really messy, as usual. Wouldn't be a Friday stream without some messy hair to start with, would it? Good to see you, Adrian. Good to see you, Refraction. Good to see you there, Imicat, a little earlier. I don't know if Imicat probably had to leave by the time I actually got started or not. But anyway, welcome. Busy week this week. I tell you what. Hi, Killick. Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, very busy week. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to begin to tell you about my week. You getting some sleep there, Killick? I hope you have a good rest. Seriously though, like this week sort of took me by surprise. Yet again, it feels like I can't catch a break lately with all the events that have been going on. But yeah, anyway. 1:35 a.m. dev stream. Hey, Eldritch. Wow. 1:35 a.m. I'm so sorry I'm starting as late as I am then. I was just finishing up some stuff for DOSember, which is an event that I help run. It's a pretty big event these days. We get a lot of people signing up for it. It's a lot of fun. There's no no restrictions on who can sign up. If you want to stream some DOS games in December on Twitch, then just join up. The signups will be opening in a few days. They open on the 1st of next month. And it's looking good. I'm really excited about it. And I got some people helping me out with running and coordinating events this year, which is really nice because last year I was a little bit stressed. I put it on myself. I just wanted to do more, and you know, I didn't have enough time to test everything, and I was like reaching out to people saying like, hey, can you please run an event for me? Which worked out, but it was a little bit last minute. So this year we're doing a little extra planning around events, which is going to be good. Do you handle the situation? Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll get onto that. I'll get onto that one, Pi. PR coordinator for DOSember? No. But for Save and Raid, I believe they are. But that's not what I'm talking about. This is the DOSember signups start November 1st. Stream didn't auto start for you? Oh, I'm sorry, Refraction. Hi, welcome. I said hello earlier, but hi again. Update the something event message with a link to YouTube channel. Oh, stream elements. Yeah, I should do that. That's a good call, Pi. Yeah, I do appreciate it, Refraction. So yeah, busy week with just getting stuff sorted out for DOSember. I'd been sort of like, not dragging my feet, but I'd just been very busy lately, so I hadn't had less time to commit to getting DOSember assets put together. I did a bunch of sketches early on. I was talking to Havoc, like I had this idea of like doing a particular design, and I was like, I'll just put some stuff together, and yeah. Anyway, so yesterday I spent more time than I expected to, honestly, tweaking the design and finalizing it, putting it together based on the sketches I had. And anyway, it's done. There's still a few more tweaks to do on it. There's a tiny little spider crawling on my camera lens. It's very small. I'm just gonna keep talking, and it'll just keep crawling around. Anyway, good morning, Grognak. Good to see you. Thought I'd just pop in for a few minutes before work starts. Good luck with the game dev today. Thank you. Good luck with work today. Hopefully I get a lot done today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, train of thought. We got to pop the stack. We're going back to the spider on the camera lens. We're going back to talking about DOSember art. Right, so DOSember. I was doing a bunch of work on that yesterday. Finally got it like to a point today where I'm like, yep, I think we could call it done. There's maybe a few more small tweaks I could make to it, but I'll give you all a sneak peek. Unlike all the other people who don't get a sneak peek, I'm gonna drop one for you. Hey Athavar, good to see you. Here it is. This is the current design for DOS Ember 2024. So this little guy is an IBM 5150 modeled machine. We have a CGA variant and a monochrome screen variant. I have had some requests to try out different CGA palette colors for the design here, so I'm willing to give that a shot. I think the most we've ever had in terms of variations on designs is 3. So I wouldn't mind just limiting it to 1 variation one year, but I couldn't say no to the CGA look. So, you know, we had to take a look at that. So yeah. Fan of the bottom right one. Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? I'm really proud of that. I'm really looking forward to it. DOS Ember, the month you really heat up the motherboards. Indeed you do. you crank that 486 and you overclock it. But yeah, there's a little IBM 5150 modeled, I guess, chibi style robot character. I love it. I think it's great. I'm really happy with it. It was a hard thing to get to a point where I was like, this is what I want. I did try a lot of things before I got to this point. So yeah. Yeah, until that magic smoke escapes your CPU, indeed. Don't burn your CPUs. Happy with this. I couldn't. Yeah, ImmyCat's feedback on it. I'd sent ImmyCat a couple of the early concept sort of like looks, and Immy gave me some helpful feedback on the CGA. I was about to start my game dev stream, and then I had to go and try it out, and then I had to share that and disseminate it to a few people so they could see it. You like the pose, Eldritch? Thank you. I will admit, I did go looking around for some inspiration on that. DOSeminate, yes, I had to DOSeminate. But now that that's done, I can start my game dev stream. So anyway, that's one of the things I was busy with. Mega Man vibes. I was really trying to capture some Mega Man vibes, yeah. I didn't want to copy Mega Man. I mean, there's a few. I'll point out a few key features on this character design. Let's zoom in on this one down here. So key features. This is a monochrome based monitor with the 2 dials. One of them's like contrast and the other one's brightness or something like. I think that's contrast and brightness. It's top and bottom. Normally IBM logo would be here, but I'm not putting the IBM logo anywhere on this. Likewise on this one, there'll be a logo there, and this is the IBM 5150 with the 2 5.25-inch floppy drives installed. That's what the design like core concept comes from. Obviously robots have arms and legs. For the feet, I went with PS2 mice because I just thought they looked like feet. And I was like, I'm gonna do that. And they look great. I think that's basically it. I really tried. My original concept had some Gravis gamepad modeling in there, but I just couldn't make it work. I've had some ideas since I did this, and I think I could probably go back to the drawing board and like make it work now that I've had a little bit more time to think. But I think for now this is what we're gonna probably stick with. If you're wondering what the kanji says down the side, I talked to a friend who spent 5 years in Japan. His wife is Japanese, and he knows Japanese pretty well. Asked him about how to say retro gaming or something like that in Japanese, and this just says retro games. He wasn't so sure actually, so he had to kind of go and like look around and figure it out. But yeah, if anybody has any feedback on that specifically, I'd be happy to take the feedback because I don't speak or read Japanese. But I wanted to incorporate that because I figured like with that, the inspirations coming from this DOS character, I wanted to incorporate that. Anyway, there you go. You can ask someone refraction. Yeah, sure, if you want to ask someone. I'm pretty confident But yeah, happy to do other stuff if we need to. But yeah, DOS Ember, it's coming up soon. Sign-ups coming up soon. If you want to participate in that, keep an eye out. I will be probably talking about it again soon. Just get confirmations, doesn't say something rude. Oh, I know it. I know it definitely says retro games. Like, I've scanned it with my translator. And also verified this by, there was a Japanese retro gaming website that used these characters. So I'm pretty sure this is right. Yeah, anyway, I was just getting my phone out to like scan it, but I don't think I need to because I think it's right. But yeah, if you want to get, I'm happy for another opinion as well if somebody wants to check it. That's it. That's the DOS Ember talk. So back to me. This week was weird. Okay, so like I just want to complain for a little bit. I won't complain the whole stream. I just want to complain a tiny little bit. Am I allowed to complain a little bit? Is that okay? Will you allow me a little bit of complaint time? Complain away? Okay, all right. So last weekend I went for a hike, twisted my ankle. That was very annoying, painful. Kind of inhibited me from doing other exercise I wanted to do during the week a little bit, but it was okay. Like, you know, I'm basically recovered. It still hurts a little bit, but I'll be fine. I'll be able to go for another hike this weekend, which I'm looking forward to doing. Honestly, it's going to be a good time. So that sucks. You know, I was feeling pretty annoyed about my week because like things hadn't gone my way, but I was like, well, you know, I'm going to my parents' house on Wednesday night. And I'll take my motorbike so I can get home in time to stream on Wednesday. And that way I'm not missing out on a Wednesday stream again, which I've been trying very hard to not miss the Wednesday streams lately because I really miss doing them. And I feel like, you know, I really want to do them. So I took the motorbike out and yeah, anyway. So I took a corner on the motorbike and then it felt like the back end was slipping out really badly. And I wasn't sure exactly what happened. I kind of like, I don't know exactly what happened, but I know the tire was a little deflated compared to what it normally should be when I was riding. So I was planning to go fill it up with some air at the station, like on the way or on the way home. I didn't think it was that bad, but you know, obviously I was wrong. So going around that corner, it caused like the tire to come off the rim a little bit. It's a tubeless tire. So that instantly deflated it basically. So I had to pull over and yeah, it's like all slipping and sliding and stuff on the rim, which is not good. Like, yeah, obviously that's bad for your balance and keeping the bike upright and everything. So anyway, I pulled over and I'm like, okay, I gotta deal with this. Long story short, took a long time before that thing got towed, and they towed it home for me. And my plan was I'll just repair the tire at home. Like I'll reseat it and add some air. It'll be fine. No big deal. It's like a bit of a problem because like I won't be able to get home in time for streaming. So I went, you know, got my dad came picked me up and took me back over to his house, and then we just like left the bike there and waited until I could get the call from the roadside assistance people. On top of that, I had to go and like sort out a whole bunch of money stuff for that because I didn't realize I'd let some of my policy lapse or whatever. So I had to fix that before I could get them to come tow it. But anyway, I was like, okay, I'm not going to make it in time for a stream tonight, unfortunately. That sucks. So I had to cancel my Wednesday stream. Later that evening, after dinner at my parents' house, and we stayed a little later than usual because, like, what's the point? I wasn't going to make it back in time to stream if I have to deal with the motorbike. I can't just leave it on the side of the road overnight. So I get to the end of the dinner, and I end up going home because, like, still, like, my wife had her car, so I just drove my wife and family home as well. And so I was just hanging out waiting for the call from the tow truck company. Anyway, finally got them. They came and they towed the bike home. And they took it off the trailer, and the handlebar, the accelerator assembly was broken because of the way they strapped it down. But when they were strapping it down, I was like, this is gonna... I was pretty sure they were gonna break something, so I started videoing it. So I have video of the event. You can see, like, he's tightening these straps down. and he's really, really wrenching on it. Like, it just needs to hold its balance. It doesn't need to be like, you know, like that. So what happens is, like, when he tightens this down on the other side, he pulls it really hard and the horn goes off. And so I stopped recording, but I should have kept recording. So we get it home and he takes off the trailer and I'm like, dude, you broke my bike. Did I break a mirror recently? I don't know. I don't think so. I've been having, like, if I think back about it, I have had pretty bad luck the last, like, couple of years. So maybe I did. You strap it on the frame, not the handlebar. Yeah, so on the motorbike, basically, I don't know if you can see it in any of these pictures. Let me, how do I turn the audio off? There we go. So it's kind of hard to tell, but the crossbar on the front forks is right below the front fender thing. Whatever this, the cowl, whatever that part's called. And the guy didn't want to put the strap through there because he didn't think he could make it fit. But I'm like, just loop it through. Like, it's really hard to see here. Yeah, I don't have an image, but just loop it through, like the side part. Like, there's enough gap. You could have a strap go through there and strap it down, and strap one through the other side and strap it down. It would be fine. Anyway, he said this is what their policy says. If they can't fit it through the front forks, then they need to do it on the handlebars. I'm like, that's a dumb idea. You shouldn't do it, but okay. So anyway, that sucks. Motorbike broken. Can't ride motorbike for a while now. Till I got to get this fixed and I got to get the tire fixed. So I think I'm just gonna, like, get them to take it to, like, the local Harley dealer and get them to fix it. And I'll just pay for the tire to get fixed instead of fixing myself, which, you know, is more money out of my pocket. But if it's already there, they can service it and do everything else as well while they're at it. So anyway, that was what I was dealing with yesterday. I was on the phone with them a lot yesterday, following up on the complaint that I lodged with them on Wednesday night. And there was a lot of back and forth. It was really annoying. And I'm just waiting now to hear back from them again. But they should be able to send somebody out to tow it over to the Harley Center, and then I'll pick it up from there instead of letting them tow it back here so they don't break it again. It does indeed translate to retro games. Oh, good. Thank you for the translation, EmiCat. So anyway, busy day, busy week, annoying week, but it's okay. I just wanted to complain a little bit because now that I've got that out of my system, I can focus on making the game again. Yeah, that's why there was no dev stream yesterday. I had fully planned to dev stream yesterday. But it's just had to get that sorted out. Technical problem, I guess you could call it. But yeah, anyway, annoying, but that's just the way it is. Let's pick up the document and see what I thought we should probably do this fine week. We were planning on doing engine stuff, moving it over to the later version of the later configuration that I made for Day of the Hamster, and then build on top of that. I took the Day of the Sandwich one, which is, like, nowhere near as refined and missing a lot of features. So yeah. For final frames for intro for the dogs running in, I guess. I guess what I didn't write down here is that maybe we actually want to do, like, another pass on, like, the character model for the dog, like, seeing how that looks. We could just go with what we've got and just, like, live with it and move forward. I honestly wouldn't mind. I don't think it really needs to be, like, the best looking canine that you've ever seen. But, you know, maybe we could put a little extra work into it to make it look a bit nicer. I think it looks fine as is now. On that model, I guess. But yeah, we could definitely do some improvements. So there's that. That's an option. We also were working on this sequence where the aunt gets up, she steps to the TV, and then ideally she's gonna like do something to the TV and then sit back down. So, and it's gonna, I guess it'll take her a minute to do it, because we want, basically this sequence needs to be long enough for the player to interact with the chores chart and change the names on it. So it goes from Simon and Sierra to Sierra and Simon. And then they can walk over and convince Aunt Jenny that they have actually completed their tasks and that she read the names wrong. Something like that. So that's one thing we could work on a little bit more. If we just want to stay in the animation square, that is. What else do we have? What else can I work on that's not as productive as fixing the engine issues? Do we need to do any more work on the rat animations? I really like the rat animations. I'm really happy with them. I know I've talked about this enough now, but yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I could definitely work on them some more and really improve them, but I think like they're definitely good enough to hit the mark that I'm aiming for this case anyway. So, you know, I'm really pleased with that. Let's see, what else do we have? Oops. File, home tab. You know, I don't really think there's that much else to worry about right now. Like, it's new assets that we need to work on. So we could, like, you know, start working on the Simon or the cat, the llama, which it says continue, but I don't think I've done any pixel art of the llama yet. Hello there, Ginger Buddha. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Excited about DOSEmber though. I'm really genuinely excited about that now. Like, it always feels like whenever every year when we finish the DOSEmber design and I'm starting to feel like this is good enough, that's when I start to get like my excitement starts to peak a bit more, because like you know, knowing that it's only a month away and we got sign up starting up, like it's pretty exciting time. It's a pretty exciting time. So hopefully people will be delighted by it. I hope. I'm trying to decide what to do still. Let's do a boring day today. Let's do a boring day. Let's not focus on the art just yet. Oops. What's this one? Okay, this just is called Day of the Hamster still, but it's in a folder called Day of the Redacted. So I think I did maybe start doing a little work towards this. Let's flip over to the other scene so you guys can see the whole screen. Day of the Redacted here. It's not... So I've got Redacted and I've got Day of the Redacted. This is all set up with like Day of the Redacted stuff in mind. I mean, sorry, Day of the Hamster stuff in mind, but it's actually Day of the Redacted folder. Let's just start simple. Keep it simple. We'll go to general settings. We'll change the name of the game to Day of the Redacted. Should be redacted fully caps. Like that, redacted. Yeah, I think it should. This is a tiny game about running away. I don't know what I just did. Does Control Z work in this interface? It doesn't. Was this false or true before? I don't even know. Anyway, now it's updated, so that's good. That's all I wanted. Redacted. Yeah. Grizzleby, g'day. I hope you are doing very, very well. You know what I forgot about today? I forgot about lunch. It's gonna be lunchtime in like an hour or two. I'm gonna have to sort that out as well. Sorry, I just had to check that message. Okay. I'm taking it easy on myself. I'm like very slowly working my way towards getting things ready for this transfer. Okay. Okay, I don't care about that. Sprites. Let's see what's up with sprites. Oh, we got the hamster. I should use the hamster sprites as like the model for what I do for the dog sprites, actually. Alright, we need a new folder. Okay, yeah. We gotta redo all of this. Gotta delete all this. Man, there's a ton of stuff to do. Oh, look at that. I was like, I'll put this specific animation in here. It's interesting. I did the same with this. It's so funny because I've been like, it's been a while since I touched this, like, and so I'm like, oh yeah, that's how this works. Blue X, hi, good to see you. Welcome. Man, I love the bucket smacking Lucas in the face. Can I just like move all these over here? What's the structure here? Up, down, right, left. Yeah, okay. Oops. Rename. Lowercase u. Anyway. Xcation, hello. It's 1 a.m. so you'll be watching and sleep and have a good rest. I've been good, thank you, Blue X. You know, it's a busy week this week with a lot of stuff that I would rather have not had to deal with. A lot of stuff I would not like to have dealt with, actually. But I'm good. I'm totally fine. Like, there's nothing tearing me down right now. I'm feeling good. Very excited about the weekend. Looking forward to December. It's very good times. 5 p.m. right now, you're making dinner? Nice. It's 11 a.m. here. You want to see the December designs? I'll bring them up again so you can take a look. There you go. That's what we're working on for, that's the current state of the designs for December. This is a sneak peek, because I know that, like, you know, not many people are gonna get spoiled if you see it here. You guys all know to keep it to yourselves, right? You know. I can trust you guys, right? You get the inside track. So that's what we're working on for December. Should be out soon. We're launching on the 1st, which is like, it's currently the 25th. So 1 week out. This is the secret stream. That's right. This is the place where we can keep secrets. So not everybody is going to go instantly running off and saying, "Whoa, December thing looks like this." So it's great. I don't need to add Delphine or Lucas to this, but I'm going to add them so that we're ready. I can use this as the template for the next game a little bit. Rule 1 of Dev Club, nobody talks about December. Except for me, of course, because I'll talk about it all day long, but yeah, you know. Alright. I always feel like I want to have the other one open side by side with this, so I can, like, take a look at this, what's set up in the other one already, and, like, move it across. But I'll do that later when we start working on the rooms. For now, I guess I just want to get the character sprites imported. So, the Lucas one just has facing directions and grabbing. So I'll do facing directions and grabbing first. Looks like 228, 229, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we'll do Sierra. Import sprites. Oh, man. So that's the other thing I'm going to want to do. I might even just create a new folder called Rooms. Room Assets 2? New? Call it new. This is my chance to, like, reorganize. Oops, I almost did it wrong. Sierra. No microwaves. First rule of Hamster Club is no microwaves. Rules in Dev Club should start at 0. Right, Eldritch, right. Characters, Sierra. Alright, so I want to, like, go back to redacted, room assets, characters, Sierra. Let me just grab all this, Control C it. There we go. I don't know if I have Sierra facing directions. Huh. I'll just say cancel for now. Maybe we should fix that up. Do I genuinely not have rotations for this character yet? How is that possible? I've got walking directions for every direction. Surely I've got a rotation. I'm gobsmacked if I don't have... That's the DOSM folder. I'm moving it out of the way so I don't accidentally keep clicking on it and getting distracted by it. All right. There's no animation here. Well, the eyes looked way different there, huh? I guess I went through a few variations here, but I don't see any rotations. Oh, this is the first walk cycle set up. How do I not have rotations? I'm gonna check like what rotations look like again. Let's look at Lucas's rotations. Left, forward, right, back. That's it. Left, forward, right, back. Or left, down, right, up. What's this? Oh, this is like the 1, 2, 3 frames for grabbing animation. All right, let's look at our character and see. This is basically forward. So left we would need to rotate a little bit. Well, I guess right. We rotate a little bit, and left we just mirror it. Which way do we want to rotate him, everybody? Do we rotate him so that this arm is at the back? So that the other arm is forward? Or do we rotate him so that this arm is forward and the other arm's at the back? I think the way his weight sits is like his weight is more over this foot. His weight's more over this foot. You know, if you were to... I think it sort of seems like his body weight is sort of like more to this side, right? So maybe that would look better if it's the away side. More comfortable, almost. This is like the facing forward, and then we need just like a left and a right. I guess we got to see if we can pull that off. All right, so that's like something that we've taken note of. I guess we can just decide, do we want to keep on building up this, or do we want to like move on? I think we should continue to build this up. So we have our Sierra and Delphine. You know, what if I did this? What if I could create a subfolder and call it like main, and then if I move, I guess I can't like drag and drop these, but like if I move Lucas into main and Sierra into main and Delphine into main, and then I have like other characters in like based on like their locations or something like that. Like I'm thinking in terms of like organization for future. Hi there, Toplin. Yay! Welcome! Woohoo! Good to see you. How's it going? I mean, damn. Not bad, just waiting for some adhesive to dry on your car. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. You like the new sound system? Just make Mike say stuff by putting in commands and I try and remember what they are and then do them. It's not a bad idea. Could be fun. I can't do the not a scientist one. That's too long. I like how you picked like one of the longer ones. Just instantly. Waffle Madness? I don't know that one. Don't know that one off my brain. You could do sausages, I hope. Daddy, would you like some sausages? No, Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages? There you go. I did it. Curious if you had to rattle it off. Oh, it would be pretty good if I did. I'd be impressed if I did it. I feel like the rotation is a very important thing, and I can't believe I haven't done it yet. Let's take care of it, and then maybe we can come back to this later on. Like the work that we've been doing later on. I want the sprite canvas size to be bigger this direction. Yo. And then, what layer is this guy on, you reckon? Layer 1? Yeah, layer 1. So we're gonna move all of layer 1 right back over here. And then we're going to duplicate. We'll call this one rotations. And we are going to move it over here somewhere, maybe about there. Speaking of sounds, I got new uwus from 2 streamers. My catalog is growing. Nice. Very nice. You should hop in bed, Emicat. Good luck with your sleeping. You got to drive your dad to the hospital in the morning. Oh, good luck with that. Hopefully that's a easy journey for you. Have a good time zone. Rest well. And thanks again for your feedback on the DOS Ember design. I appreciate that. For those of you who have joined us and haven't seen the DOS Ember design yet, here you go. This is what we're working. This is what I've been working on for the DOS Ember design. IBM 5150 inspired robot with the chest chassis is the computer case and the head is the monitor and the PS2 mice for feet. Anyway. Oh, and if you don't know what DOS Ember is, it's a great event that you could anybody can participate in. Anybody can participate in it. It's great. All right, rotations. So first things first, let's just flip the head. We're going to do left. We're going to start with forward, left, back, right, forward, forward. So these two we won't need to alter, but yeah, we can do the rest. So forward, left. Let's see what we can do here. Don't really need the preview right now. Guess I can get rid of it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's just do this. Let's just do that to start with. Oh, I hate it. What is it with the eraser? Like, why is it doing that? This is not turned on, right? Is that... I don't get it, man. Because this is going to be a static position, this needs to work like in a very important, satisfying way. Let's see. How's that work? That's okay. That's not terrible. We could work with this. That might work. Something like that. Oh yeah, I wish it was just the onion skin. It happens sometimes and I don't really know why. If I just spam the erase shortcut, then it works. You gotta work in 6 hours? Pi, you should definitely get some rest, man. Thanks for being here, but get some rest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's like something to do with like a setting, but I don't know what it is. It doesn't always happen either. It's just sometimes it happens, and I don't know. I don't really get it. That's starting to look pretty good. All right, so we got the head rotation okay. I think we might be able to get away with that. Maybe if we just do a little extra rotation on this cap part as well and bring the hair forward a little bit more. And that might help a lot. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Oh, whoops. Somebody's going to tell me like a shortcut one day. I'll be like, oh my gosh, that would have saved me so much time. Ah, oh, damn it. I didn't want to select those 2 pixels. Whatever. It's like pretty decent. Nice. All right. Then we just want the backward facing standing position, which we don't have. That's what's going to go in this frame. So I think what I was using in the other engine was like just like I already had like some backward facing frame somewhere, so I just used that kind of thing. The walk pose doesn't really have a great one to steal from. Probably this is the nearest one. This right here is probably the nearest one I can steal from. Let's start from that. Oh, I didn't have the which one was it? Which frame was that? That was this one. Control Shift C. That'll do. Somewhere around there. Okay. Should just be able to flip this frame here. Yeah, I guess he changes which hand he's on. He's on his hip when he rotates. You know, I'm okay with that. For now. For now, we'll see how it looks if it ever comes up. But yeah, it's fine. These are only like resting positions anyway, so it's like unlikely to come up very often that you'll see both of them. It'll be like there should be walk cycles between, is what I'm saying. Unless I use the look at command a lot. So if I say like look at something, he will rotate on the spot actually. So yeah, that the hand on hip position change will have to be kind of consistent. And I don't know how that... I think, yeah, maybe I need to redraw this so that his hand's on the right hip then. Also, I didn't really rotate the torso or the legs at all for this. I did the legs a little bit, but not much. The legs look really awkward. So maybe I'll work on that too. But yeah, we probably do need to rotate the torso some more too, because at the moment it's basically just his head that changes direction. Like if we go from that to that, yeah, I mean the which leg the weight is on shifts as well in this case, but like the head is the main thing that's rotating. Everything else is pretty static. Also, his jawline completely changes. I need to work on that too. I guess I didn't really notice it too much here because I was like, there's a fairly significant shift. But yeah, it's much clearer on this side that the jawline is really messed up by comparison to the old one. So I need to fix that too. Let's focus on that first. It should be a fairly straightforward change here. Something like that. Ought to be pretty close. Let's just try it out on this frame as well. Oops. Yeah, there's still maybe a little bit too much going on there, but I don't want to move. I want to move this smile back too far. Yeah, it's a bit more believable. That is a bit better. Yeah, okay. I think that's about right. Good, good. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, yeah, I might as well just redraw the pose again. So the only thing I'll take from this is the head. I'll just take this pose. And we'll work from there. Work backwards. What am I doing? Okay. I guess we'll go from here. So I'll want to rotate everything sort of like around counterclockwise to go from that from this frame to that frame. The body needs to come around. But for this one, yeah, maybe some slight changes here will help. Hey, Leather Soup. Yeah, I mean, kind of late today for the dev stream side of things anyway. It's good to see you though. I missed yesterday, so, and then I started a little late today as well, which is equally frustrating, I guess. Usually start when I'm sleeping. I haven't got to bed yet. All right. Sort of babysitting my computer, waiting for a server to come up, but it's still going. Oh, wow. Good luck with your diligent waiting. He's like doing a spin move and then looking at you. Anyway, so yeah, we need that back-facing one to match model as well. This kind of works for me. I might do a little bit more tweaking on this. Don't really know what I would change. Something like that, maybe. Does that work? Yeah, that kind of works. Mm-hmm. I want to take a break, but I don't think I've earned it yet. Spent too much time complaining today. All right. Maybe the best thing I could do is just redraw from the back, actually. So if I just take this, I hit delete, I paste it, and rotate that. Kind of do that. Oops. I've gone in brush mode, haven't I? Whoops. Back. There we go. I think what I was doing. I think I just wanted to do that. I'll do the simple, stupid thing first, and then we'll slowly maybe work our way toward the intentionally well-made version. I don't know how much of a butt he should have, but we'll start with a butt and we'll work our way backwards. Oh. Did we earn it yet? Did we earn a break? Let's see what happens when I press play. I don't even know. I'm not sure I see. Not sure I see what I want to see. I'm gonna add an extra frame in here. Actually, I'm just gonna flip this one. See how this looks. His hands keep shifting which hip it's on. That's not right. Hey, Coburn, good to see you. Something odd is happening here. Oh, okay, yeah, the skull's barely moving. That's a problem. There you go. Looks like you got Anthony's hands. Yeah, with his hands shifting. Yeah, exactly. So let's just track the hand position. So for some reason, I flipped it here because of this frame. Going from this frame to this frame, his hand stays on the same hip. But if I just flip this like that and then do the rotation, his hand shouldn't flip. Okay. I should have thought of that before. Going from here. That's correct. But then he switches again. Actually, no. His hand stays in the same spot. It's just his rotating. Yeah. So which one's the odd frame out? It's this one, right? Why did I have to be fancy and put his hand on his hip? And now I have to deal with it, and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. What if I just don't deal with this frame? What if I take this frame, put the body part on this, okay, yeah. I think I just have to draw it again. I just have to do it again. Always put his hands on his crotch. You could do that, yeah. You could do that. I'll allow it this time, Toplin. Yeah, crotch is a bad word. You can't say that. Hey, Skinny One, good to see you. 4 a.m. Just woke up. Felt like I wouldn't fall asleep anymore, so I might as well get up. Oh, good morning. Hope you have a good day ahead of you. Hand on hip is good though, otherwise the pose might look stiff stale. Yeah, I wanted him to like look a little more dynamic, so I went with the hand on the hip. We just got to make it work. So I think the problem here is I should have started from this frame instead of starting from this frame. Because when I started from this frame, I was like, oh, his hand's got to stay on that hip, so it'll rotate this way. But I should have started from this frame and not changed the hand positions like that, basically. But I can fix it. It's probably not that big of a deal. Excuse me. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I keep yawning. Maybe I should get some more coffee or some food or something like that. But I've only been online for like an hour and a half, and I spent a good half an hour complaining. So probably need to do a little bit more work before I can give myself a break, right? Just drink some water. A big donut? Delicious giant donut. It's the size of a birthday cake. Oh my gosh, can't stop. I hope it's going to be a good day. I'm thinking of asking a girl I've been talking to recently, maybe play some games with me today. Nice. She lives quite far away, so we haven't met yet, but we talked about it. Exciting times. That is exciting, Skinny One. That's fantastic news. Good luck. I hope you have a great day today. Don't mock his doom rumor. What? Ask her over for some LAN games? That's a great idea. Can get behind that. I feel like that kind of worked. Oops. See if that looks better. So then the hand swap will only have to happen between this frame and this frame, which won't feel as weird. Oh, and I guess the facing backward one will also, it'll also swap on. I don't know, we may need a little bit more work on this pose, but should be good enough. Read my puns, Mike? Oh. Oh, are you getting tired, Mike? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess when you hit the bed, you'll be happy laying flat. It's too early. Too early. Once I get the bike back, then I'll laugh. Once it's all back in working order again. Yeah, there's not enough rotation on that left, well, the foot on the right, from our perspective. Not enough rotation going on there. Everything else feels about right. Oh, you know what? I've changed the position of the legs a little too much on that rotation because I did shift the weight as well, so that's part of the problem. I'll need to fix that up. Yeah, so I gotta fix those up, the legs up. Didn't read everything in Discord. Can you tell me quickly what happened? Yeah, I can tell you. It's your boy Rotate. Hey, Adrian. I can give you a quick rundown of that. Let's see. I think I closed the tabs already. Hang on. So this guy, I got a flat tire. I'm going to cut a very long story short. Got a flat tire, had to wait for a long time, but I was able to go to family house and hang out there for a bit. Then I went home. Finally had to go back and meet the guy here. And then at the end of this video, you can see me, the camera shake and me sort of like step forward before I turn off the recording. Because he yanked on that and it set off the horn. And I think he broke the handle at that point in time, I suspect. Yeah, so this is broken now. Yeah, very inconvenient. So that's what happened. I hope that this I don't know how much more work I need to do. Like, okay, it's the rotation on the legs I need to fix up, which is doable. I need to fix it up on both sides. But once that's done, yeah, then this animation's ready. I mean, all these positions are ready, and then we can load up the engine again and start trying to import our boy Sierra. Might be a short stream today, just because I'm feeling a little exhausted as well. You gonna call it quits, Pi? No worries, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have a great rest. I'm probably not far behind you, honestly, on the stream. It might be a short one. This week's a bit of a mess anyway, so yeah. I guess that's just the way it is sometimes, right? What do I do? Just let's see. This needs to be a bit more like that. Something like that. And this one needs to probably be a little bit more like that. And probably something like this. It's like a bit better. A bit better now. You need to head to sleep too? 3 a.m. now? Wow. Have a good sleep, Eldritch. Thanks again for hanging out. I think that's okay for now. Like, it definitely isn't as bad as it was before when his arms were all over the joint. So that's... He's no longer Stan. He's not trying to sell us any boats. Somehow that ain't right. What have I done? Let me try this again. That's better. Sucks, Mike. I remember my dad getting a flat tire in Lapland in the wilderness late in the evening. Slept in the car for like 4 hours waiting for a tow truck. Yeah, that sucks. Took 2 hours for us to get to the repair shop, or whatever you call it, long distances, and the town's very few and far between in northern Finland. Yep, that sounds bad. Sounds like a not a good time. My like normally I'd just deal with it myself. It's just like the way that the tire went flat, I couldn't really deal with it myself. So yeah, luckily it wasn't winter. Yeah, tell me about it. That would have sucked for you if you had been stuck in a car in northern Finland winter. Jeez. All right. I'm not unhappy with this. I think this is okay. Not a bad sprite rotation now. We're done. I mean, look, I could clean it up a bit, I guess. I could clean it up a bit, but it's pretty much done. We'll save it. Problem is I have to actually export each of these frames and do all those things as well. I'm also not happy with the position of the body as well. With like here to here looks natural. There to there looks fairly natural. It's these two that aren't really feeling natural. Which means this one's just in the wrong spot. How's that? Much better. Much better. All right. Good stuff. We didn't really document this very well, so let's just go idle rotation, idle facing direction. We can mark that as done. I think we're done with T-Rex grabber animation. We have to get this done at some point, probably soon. I might even do this offline sometime this weekend or sometime this week. I don't know. But yeah. I feel like after all the effort I put in yesterday and to with the motorbike, dealing with the motorbike and getting the DOS Ember stuff ready, I feel like maybe I should take a half a day off today. Because I finished off the DOS Ember stuff this morning to this lovely point. If I just remind everybody who has seen it already, and those who haven't yet seen it, this is what DOS Ember is going to look like this year. There's our options anyway. There'll probably be some slight tweaks, but that's basically where we're at. It's going to be amazing DOS Ember this year, I can tell you that. Good stuff, Mike said. Just as I took the first sip of my coffee. Indeed it is, Mike. You are correct. Oh, nice. Enjoy your coffee today. I shouldn't give up, but I want to eat food. And I thought maybe I could go out and get some food, and I can't leave the stream running while I go out and get food. Normally I would just go and make something and then eat it and then come back, but yeah, maybe I could go for a walk, you know, go for a hike or something like that. And then I can come back and start my gaming stream after lunch. Which actually, yeah, if I go back and look at what I was supposed to do today on according to my schedule tab, I'm supposed to have stopped streaming by now, and I'm supposed to be doing administrative tasks according to the plan. Yeah, this is my weekly planner that I use. The plan, yeah. So we're up to administrative tasks between 12 and 1. It's now 12:30. Notice that there's no allowance for food. I was supposed to start at 9:30. I think I started at 10:30. I think I started at 10:30 today because I was just finishing off some DOS Ember stuff this morning, and then supposed to work out. I suppose workout and lunch is what I'll have to do. I'm not going to get administrative tasks done today, obviously. And then we're supposed to start our gaming session around 2. So maybe we will. Maybe we will. I don't know. Yeah, that's my day today, though. It's pretty much just all this. I didn't do the GOG stream last night. I didn't do retro gaming stream on Wednesday. The motorbike thing was a killer. The motorbike thing was a real killer. I lost this stream. I lost this stream. I didn't do this workout. And I didn't do this stream. So that's like 3 streams killed by one motorbike incident. Horrible, horrible situation. Such a time waster dealing with that kind of stuff. I should make this so that it doesn't start at like midnight. I like should cut off like the first few hours of the day, so it's like maybe have it start at like 6 a.m. or something, so there's only like 1 hour gap at the start of the day, so I don't have to scroll so far. That's my sleep time, by the way. That's like when I sleep between between like somewhere around here till here somewhere. All right. Remember the 1990 rule? The first 10% of the project takes 90% of the time. The last 90% of the project takes the other 90% of the time. I feel like it's normally the people say the last 10% of the project takes 90% of the time. Not the first 10%. But yeah, we're slowly making our way through this, which is a good thing. And we now have a character that doesn't look terrible when rotating. Which is, I'm surprised I didn't actually already do this, honestly. I'm glad that it's done now. I just feel like we must have already done it, but we hadn't. So there you go. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Yeah, I get you. I get you. It's true. DOSember coming up. That's exciting, at least. I want to get some more wins on my week after such a terrible Wednesday, Thursday. Lack of streaming and productivity. So we'll get this Day of the Hamster stuff, engine stuff sorted out soon. I might try and do that a little bit offline tomorrow morning before I start the dev stream, just so that I can like focus on it fully and not worry about boring people with like boring stuff. Boring people with boring stuff. Yes. Okay. And I might try and bring it forward to a point where it's like close to what I need for the long-term changes that I want to do. I think after the 4th game in AGS, I might switch to something else as well. So I may switch to Unity with Power Quest, or I may switch to my own code in, say, Godot, or I may switch to something else completely. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make my own engine, keep it really simple. I don't know. We will see. I don't want to make any commitments right now on any of that stuff. I think what I should do is focus in on like the llama, the Simon, the cat, and the guard. Get those done. Because I think we're basically done with like Aunt Jenny. We're basically done with the rat. No, we are done with the rat. The Rip and Tear intro cutscene is like designed, and I kind of have a flow to work on. I just haven't finalized the way I want the characters to look just yet. We did do some research last stream on like different cartoon Doberman looks. I really quite like this look. I don't think I'll go with that one, but I do like it. It works well. So that's good. That's good. Rip and Tear. Okay, llama. I think llama. Maybe I'll tackle the llama next time. I want to look at doing the llama design, and I want to look at doing the cat, and I want to look at doing Simon. So like next time I stream, which will be Saturday, tomorrow, again, going back to our schedule, if you look at our Saturday dev stream, it's one of the long ones. I may even try and start a little earlier if I can. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after tonight, after gaming stream tonight. But yeah, I'm overdue for the lunching and all that. If we want the rest of the day to go well, I think I need to make a move, get some food, go out, do some exercise, come back in, get ready for a 2 o'clock-ish start. I might start a little late today because it's already getting close to 2. I mean, like close to 1. Yeah, it's not going to leave me a lot of time to... If I go to the hiking place, that's like an hour there and back. It's like half an hour there, half an hour back, probably, I'd say. So I might not have enough time to get back on stream at 2, but we'll see. I'll do what I can. If I had the motorbike, that'd be a little bit easier to do. Sounds like a god idea. Nice. Good idea. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to close that. I want to leave it open. That's my keep track of my week calendar thing. It's my week planner. That's what it's called. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to dive in on these. Like right now, I feel like that's where I want to dive in on. So we'll do a little bit of this. Just get like Simon loaded up. Get the rooms that we've already done transferred across. Delete out like all of the Day of the Hamster stuff that we don't need. I want to try and be like really careful about that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll delete out all of the Day of the Hamster stuff and then save that, make a backup of it, and then start building forward from there and going and looking at the other Day of the Redacted build that I did on the other version. And then, yeah, we'll just bring everything forward. That's what I'll do. That's probably like what I'll do on Saturdays. Take care of that first, and then start working on these other characters. I just want to get like one decent pixel art picture of each of them, so I know where I'm going to go with it. maybe I can do like 1 or 2 frames of them if they have like specific looks that I want to go for. Like we need an angry spitting llama, we need a cat that gets like annoyed and wet and whatever. So there's probably a few things we want to do there. Simon's pretty static, honestly. We'll just have him like move his arms around, I think. We won't have him like actually walk away. Something like that. Yeah. All right, what day is it? It's day 34 today. This is only supposed to go up to day 35. I think we're just going to continue pushing this. We'll do like up to day 40 here or something like that. I just wanted to do one real quick thing actually, and go back to game 3 and just scroll through and see how many days we actually did there and reminisce a little bit. I'm just scrolling through this really quickly. Day 35. So this is about where we're up to here. And I was like just working on all kinds of stuff. Man, was that a very productive day or what? Some pretty basic stuff. Yeah. Okay. So day 40. Write credits, write final copy for page, upload the game, see if we can clean up the maze music loop, test, launch the page. So we did everything, like day 40 was pretty good. So we did 40 days on the last game. I'm on day 34 right now. Next stream will be day 35. I think we're a little behind on the in terms of comparing this one to the previous one. We're a little behind. This one's probably going to take like maybe 60 days. I don't know. Could be a lot more. It's a much bigger project. I bit off more than I could chew, I guess, with this one. Oh, I made this like list of all the stuff at a high level. I probably want to do this again once I get all of the basic blobs in place in the game to take care of stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to dilly-dally as much as I did on the last game with the maze. I sort of kept on putting off the maze. At some point on this game, we've got 2 mini games I have to make. So we've got the stealth section and we've got the arcade game, like the Game Boy game. So I got to do those 2 things. But yeah, this is good. This is good. Hopefully, I would love to say it's going to be like less than 60 days, maybe like 50 days or 45 would be really nice, but I think it's unrealistic to expect myself to do so much work in that short amount of time. Especially if I'm like, I got to get music from Old School Jay, which I did talk to Old School Jay about, and he agreed to help out with some more of the music. He's got some ideas, I think, that he wants to work on, so when he gets some time for that, that'll be cool. Be cool to see that. Maybe I should create a schedule like that too, so I would get something done for once. The first thing on it would be create a schedule, and even that wouldn't never get finished. Yeah, so I'll maybe someday I'll put together like a little thing. I'm trying this out for a while. I've been using it for a little while now. It's pretty good. I honestly don't look at it every day because I know what's on my schedule for the most part, but it is nice to have it and help me like go, like remind myself what's going on sometimes. Like I look at it probably at least once a week. In theory, I should be looking at it more than once a week, but you know, it is what it is. I like it. I made it because there was nothing out there that I really liked. Like day planners weren't great, week planners and month planners, all those. I tried, but I honestly didn't really stick with them, so they're not great if you don't stick with them. Yeah, and like Google Calendar and stuff like that are kind of annoying and useless. There are a lot of calendar tools out there, but maybe there is one that does what I've done, but I just have it like show the current week, and I just look at it and I like, okay, I know what's going on. It would be nice if I added a feature to like look forward to the next week, look back to the previous week and stuff like that, but like it's just like, hey, this is my fixed schedule that I normally try and stick to, so if I stick to that schedule, it's a good week. Like if I stick to that schedule and get every task done on it, it's a really good week. Maybe I should add tracking. Adding tracking to it would be pretty fun, actually, because then I could like actually go back and look at a graph of like how successful each week was and like what my mood was. If I track that as well, maybe I could see a correlation between doing everything and having a good mood. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, I gotta go. If I'm gonna do all the things that I said I was going to do, I should go. So I'll talk to you again soon, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'd love to see you again here tomorrow when I do the dev stream on Saturday morning dev stream. That should be a good one. Like I said, we kind of just went through and had a look at some stuff, and it looks like a decent list of things to do. If I can crank some stuff out quickly and get some character designs, the big blocker for me is just getting the character designs onto the page and looking like half decent. Once we get to that point, then I can start dragging it forward and I don't feel so bad about it anymore. It's just getting that point. So the more of those that I can tackle now, the less I have to worry about in the next few months. You have a good day too, Stalkerwater, Adrian. Thank you very much. Gaming stream later. Yeah, I'll be gaming realistically probably in like 2.5 to 3 hours from now. Probably. It depends what I end up doing for lunch and stuff and how I feel after I've eaten, and where I end up doing exercise if I go out or if I do it at home. But yeah, we'll be gaming stream soon, very soon. Have a good sleep if you're going to sleep. Have a good day if you're otherwise, and I'll see you I'll see you later. We'll be playing the Dark Half, which I started playing a little while back and I haven't gotten back to yet. But I did finish Silverlode recently on the gaming stream, which was good. I had a great time with that game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to The Dark Half, which is based on a Stephen King novel / movie. And I went and watched the movie after starting playing the game, because I was like, it's one of the few movies out of the list that we went through that I hadn't seen yet. So I went and watched it, and I liked the movie. It was okay. It was a bit weird, but I liked it. Very Stephen King. In many ways, it's a Stephen King style thing. So yeah, yeah. I'll see you soon, everybody. Take care. Bye. I don't know why I'm belaboring this. Goodbye, but goodbye.